Gabrice, them kids do not give a fuck about Sherman. Please stop your lying. You could see it on their faces. They were Riley Burris to your bullshit. Riley. Oh, Lord, now Monique talking about she don't use medicines. I just hope you vaccinated your kids, because I don't want no 1865-ass diseases rearing they ugly heads. Rubella and whatnot. Oh, God, Ashley. That little talent show singing had me grimacing, too. You can't be mad at Michael. He was trying to be as polite as he could as you warbled through that shit. That mammy-made ass song, no the fuck thank you. I would have been embarrassed, too. I would have been like, is this what our plot line has been reduced to? Oh, God, you know what? Lady Eloise had a point. If you can't speak the language, don't pretend you can. You make a fool of yourself. Giselle, you need to be happy somebody put your ass in business class. You ain't a first-class heifer, so therefore you don't sit in first class. Please, you got some Coach outfits on, I'll tell you that. And Robin, you need to be grateful you can afford to leave the house. I don't want to hear shit out of you. If you could afford a first class ticket, you would have got one. You would have upgraded before you left. You know what, Gabrice? Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ashley called out another guy's name in her sleep. The heifer was sleep, not fucking. You know whose name you don't call in your sleep? Your husband's, because you don't have one. If you look up delusional, you'll see Karen and her lopsided wig. Now, Ashley, that was a read. Them wigs is lopsided. Always just a little askew. Monique's doing it right. Every heifer got her own room. Oh, Monique, you ain't shit. Gonna make Rob and Gabrice battle it out for the suite. And you know what? They are so desperate and so thirsty for the luxury that they can't afford, they gonna act like an ass to get to it. I can see it. Especially Gabrice. Gabrice! See, I told you Gabrice was more desperate. I told you. Okay, Candace, this is your first season, so you gonna get the shitty room. If you want a better one, call your mama and ask her to upgrade you. Ashley, don't start it now. Your mama's staying on your good side because she know you a soft touch and you'll come back around to giving her the coin. Yes, Michael's love is not unconditional. It's realistic. But trust and believe your mama does not have your best intentions at heart. Charisse, why your corny ass want to do a boomerang? You already look old. You don't need to look like you're having a seizure. I swear I can't stand a damn boomerang. It makes you look seasy. Gabrice don't want to go see the Not for Lazy Moms essential oil brewery. I wouldn't either, but hell, I'm ashy, so I can always use a good essential oil. Lady Eloise, I'ma tell you what your perfume gonna smell like. It's gonna smell like the peppermints in your grandmama purse. Free-dent gum and a little bit of Chanel No. 5. That's what my grandma smelled like. Peppermints, Free-dent, and a little bit of Chanel. Or salmon if she was making salmon cakes. I only eat my grandmother's salmon cakes and she's dead, so I don't need nobody else's. Nobody else can do it right. It's a damn shame. Yeah, I'm surprised Heifer Eloise can't get her booty to bouncing. And Ashley, I'm confused. You talking about if you shake it, the meat will jiggle. You don't know about meat or jiggling, little girl. You look like your bones make noise when you dance. Like a wooden wind chime, just clank-a-lankin'. See, Gabrice, you know you trying to get Lady Eloise going. What the hell does she have on? Is she wearing one of them 3-tiered baker's racks? I think so. She needs to put that shit back in her kitchen. It's very odd. But Gabrice is trying to start with Heifer Eloise because she know Heifer lying. But Lady Eloise, if you gonna keep these lies up, you gotta come up with better cover stories and more plausible pat answers. So Matt, a.k.a. the producer, a.k.a. the assistant, is now part of the plot line, and he spilled the beans that Karen's living in an apartment. Because, yeah, that Great Falls house looked like a month-long Airbnb rental to me. Okay, so now they ain't renting an apartment, they're at Ray's other house. I wouldn't call it Ray's bachelor pad house, not after being married for how long, 300-400 years? That's just their other house. It was smart of them to keep it. They ain't totally broke. They didn't have to sell all their properties. So wait, now I'm confused. The townhouse is a part of the big house? Then her son came home. Karen, I can't even keep up with, much less believe your bullshit. And Charisse, right, that furniture looked real staged. But also, Charisse, Karen needed new furniture, so maybe she just had to let that old shit go. Oh, God, now Gabri's gonna get mad. Monique upgraded to first class on her own trip. I can't stand people like that. Don't think I'm gonna be uncomfortable for you. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, we're not. I know, Candace, you did not pipe up. So Gabrice and Monique got a little real. And Monique was like, look, I upgraded because I was having some issues with my husband and I just needed a moment. Now, Gabrice knows about difficulties in a marriage, so she actually calmed that barking down. And they had a real conversation. And then Candace is going to pipe up and say, my man's just a man, but me as a title holder, a pageant title. Girl, you don't take those Party City crowns somewhere. Nobody gives a fuck. Can you name Miss Universe from the past 5 years like a real title? I know I can't. They are straight up laughing at her. Then she starts complaining about being called a princess, but talks about how she was acting like a princess. And Cherie said, well, this happened because you are a princess. And I don't think it's going to go over well. Candace and Charisse always getting into it. Y'all know Lady Eloise can't afford nobody south of France attire, and she old and her feet be hurting. Karen's like, oh, I know we going to the perfume place, but I want to do some shopping too, and you need to. I guess one of their little checks cleared. But you know old Gabri's gonna be right on it. Why don't you want to stay at the perfume place? I figured you would want to learn as much as you could. She ain't shit. And now the tea is spilled. Karen keeps picking at those partners because Ray wants to pick at the partner too. And Ray gives me that tease. I'm sorry, but I see it. And so the shit ends with Gabrice taunting Lady Eloise that Uncle Ben's great uncle wants Erica Lyles. I mean, he ain't gonna get her. I don't even think he getting Lady Eloise, so who cares? Okay, let's head down to Auntie Deatra's and watch Your Husband Is Cheating on Us. Because this is Deatra's show. So Jermaine was just giving the sachet away. Oh, so Tony Terry coming in to save the day. I remember that name from the 90s. So Tony Terry is delivering his lines and sweeping Leah off her feet. Yeah, Jermaine, I'm sorry. You wasn't able to give enough masculine. You can tell Tony Terry likes the tender trap. Now, Australian heifer, I'm sorry, but I gotta agree with JD. He had a marquee name, Genuine, for the role that ended up going to Jermaine, the understudy. Then, as an understudy, Jermaine was unprofessional and untalented. He simply didn't have what it takes in either realm. So I see why JD is like, woo, I can actually do something with this hunk of shit now. He tried to give that hussy a chance, but he just wouldn't take it. And I'm sorry, but that's just showbiz. So the Australian heifer gotta pipe up and say, let's stop bashing Jermaine. Then the slick daughters, nobody said anything about Jermaine. Girl, you know who they talking about. Yeah, I actually agree with Leah. You could have pulled him to the side and been like, now come on, girl. Now come on. You right, that would have had more impact. Leah knows what she's talking about. Because it seemed like you were trying to dress him down. So Leah sits down and gets Tandy up to speed. Now, Tandy, I don't think that Deatra is playing Leah. I think that Leah just doesn't want to be the common denominator along with Deatra. She's going along to get along and not taking the goad. And by her controlling her reaction, she's able to control Deatra. Oh my God. Oh my God, Deatra, you really are talented. The way she was acting in that confessional. What do you think his wife would think about that? Oh, God. It was very Ursula. Ooh. Oh, she should be Ursula on Broadway. Oh, she would be amazing. Oh, she can give you some Ursula. Especially in that sequined outfit. Oh, God. I told y'all this was Deatra's show, and now she gonna give us the history of the black theater circuit, starting from Mama, I Wanna Sing. Oh my God. Oh, the look on Tandi's face. Like she done heard this story 30,000 times, and she really just is like, how do I get the hell out of here? I can't. Like she looked like she was really about to just. Oh my God. She looked disgusted and horrified. Tandi goes on and goes to the bar. She's like, I can't listen to this anymore. The Beyonce of the theater. Okay. Okay, so JD's claim to fame is a puppet form of Medea. I'd be embarrassed to put this on television. Genuine, why you got this big fur on in the confessional? This isn't Love and Hip Hop. Why are you trying to give middle-aged Safari tease? So now that Deatra done acted right long enough, JD gonna up the heifer's lines. I don't know why she has on this curtain outfit, though. She got a sharp curtain on with matching lipstick, but it's definitely giving me drapery tease. Curtains for the den that your aunt made, and she went to Joann Fabrics for the material. So the Australian heifer going to visit Jermaine. What's this painted on shit Jermaine got? It looks like them old jackets you used to draw on. Remember when Olivia gave Rudy one on the Huxtables on the Nightmare episode? That was a real good episode. Okay, Jermaine, I can agree with you. You were miscast, and he was going to bring in another headliner so that people would go see the shit. Jermaine, I'm sorry, honey. You're giving cis, not sexy. Don't nobody want to see your dick print. Oh, you gonna come to the show just to be messy. So while Deatra and Terry are out promoting the show, Tandi and the Australian heifer are talking about how shit ain't ready. The fuck. Now, Leah, you was doing good in your confessionals, but that Sheree ass wig, no thank you, honey, no thank you. God. Deatra is always bringing up that Mama, I Wanna Sing. I mean, whew. She really is Little Miss Sunshine. Tandi said, you were a waitress at the Last Supper. I can't. But I can definitely understand being tired of her going on and on about accomplishments that didn't get you as far as they should have. So Leah trying to be nice to Deatra, but Deatra giving her that gold. Make sure I'm alone, right? Leah, you know better than to take this Ursula-ass bait. So Leah doesn't take the bait and they hug it out. But of course, Leah gotta say, I'ma call Diamond and tell her what went down tonight. Like Diamond gonna do something. Like Diamond pay a bill. But sure enough, that sets Tandi off and she comes sauntering back in. Tandi's staying in that kitchen. She wants a skirmish. Now, Deatra, you know you trying to start shit, so don't act innocent. Australian heifer, I'd get out the way because you seem like you might get hit on accident with a low-key purpose. Oh my God! Tandi, you shoving Leah out the way. Tandi's trying to get it physical. Oh God, now she starts that angry singing she did on Divorce Court. Tandi, you real buck. Oh God, Tandi. She is not running back in the damn house. Tandi, yeah, I don't see how she took you there. I don't see why you gave a shit. You just needed a moment. That's what you needed. That was pure camera time. Yeah, Tandi, you overstepped your bounds. You could be mad all you want, but you need to get your own business and mind that. See, I was right. Leah's like, I stand firm in me. I know what it is, so she can pout and spout and say all she wants. It don't matter. She ain't got no money to put where her mouth is. I am so mad. I really thought we were going to get a skirmish, and we didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ. On the next episode, they made it look like Deatra was going to walk out of the one paycheck she had going on. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody buying that bull. And then, of course, the daughter's got to start some more shit. I got to say, this is good. I want another season of this. Oh, God, they got sound problems at Symphony Space. That's Lincoln Center. Yeah, J.D. Lawrence, I like this format a lot. You could have 2 or 3 of these on at the same time with different plays and different casts. This will give the has-beens of yesteryear something to do. I mean, Deatra always gonna need work. A way for new people to get put on. All right, well, I'm Alex Rodgers, and I'ma see you soon for something. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.